Hey, so if you are looking for real estate help or tips, definitely recommend that you reach out to someone in your area that can help you out with some of these tips. But we are going to spend today's topic talking about what to do right now as we see that the landscape is going to change. So I've been following up on the patterns that are in front of us when it comes to doing with real estate during times of recession when money gets a little tighter. So one thing that you want to realize with real estate that I'm hearing is that usually real estate is going to be one of the final things to take a direct hit. It's going to be a little bit of a delayed response. People are going to be a little less likely to want to give up their homes. So this is something that is going to be impactful information so that you don't look at the landscape and get a false sense of confidence because you haven't seen it take the hit. From what I'm hearing, a lot of things are going to be necessarily taking a hit, but you can plan ahead and you can hedge against some of these, let's call them obstacles, if you know what to do or if you surround yourself with people that know what to do. So let's talk about that first. So the first thing I'd recommend is if you don't already have a community of people that can help you with this, try to reach out to some people who do know what they're talking about, who have been in these situations before, and see if they can give you some guidance or some help, because that can be really beneficial for you when you are dealing with this type of landscape. Right now, it can be a scary time for a lot of people. I know a lot of people are really unsure about the uncharted waters that are ahead, but there are people who have been here before that are calm, poised, and they can really guide you and help you. At the same time, this might cost you in a number of ways. It can be a monetary cost, or it could be a cost of time. You want to ask yourself what kind of value you're bringing, whether that is money or maybe you can barter something. Maybe if you have an expert skill set in an area, you can offer that for an ability to learn about some of these tactics in real estate. If you don't necessarily have that, maybe you can join a community or a group and just be someone who's ready to participate, offer insight, engage. And a lot of times that's a lot of help as well. In my groups, particularly, when I have people who don't necessarily have expert skill that can offer conversation and can offer an opportunity to engage, that goes a long way with me and the people I work with. And it really helps out the group. It keeps everyone encouraged, uplifted, moving in community, sharp, because we're talking and we are asking questions back and forth. So these are sort of things that you can really take advantage of. So I highly recommend that you jump on some of these opportunities when it comes to this kind of stuff, because it's quite simple and it's a good way for you to really just be involved and gain something from it. This is how you surround yourself with people who could potentially point you in the right direction. And it's pretty effortless. You just have to dedicate yourself to wanting to be a part of something, and hopefully you can contribute some value. So take a look at what you can offer. If you can't offer much, then just come with an earnest, good spirit, and hopefully you can, in that sense, at least bring that, and that should be enough. Okay. Facebook groups are cool. This is a great place for you to communicate and find like-minded people. You can also do Reddit, Quora. There's also Pinterest. There's a lot of ways where you can reach out and find people. Now, they also have platforms like YouTube, obviously, comment sections, Discord. There's Instagram. I don't know much about TikTok, to be honest, so I don't really dabble on TikTok. But I do know that there are definitely a lot of different social media platforms where you can find people who can point you in the right direction. So reach out to these people and get an opportunity to learn from them, and also try to offer them something. They should be able to help guide you in the right areas when it comes to what's happening next. Particularly, I heard one guy say something very smart. There was a young man about 21 who had inherited about $400,000 or so. I believe it was like 400,000. And he was asking what kind of real estate moves he should make next. And the guy, who's a real estate guru in his own right, told him to take some of that money, invest it in paying, if needed be, for mentorship, so he makes sure he doesn't lock himself into a situation that doesn't cash flow. That's not an appreciation level asset. So keep that in mind when you're focusing on real estate, that sometimes you might have to spend a little bit of money to find yourself a mentor or a group of people that can help you get in the right situation so you can definitely make cash flow and also make good decisions that won't put you back. We see that a lot when we look at the interest rates and the prices going up, interest rates going down, and how some people are locked into a good interest rate, but they paid an extra $100,000, sometimes even $200,000 on a house because they didn't necessarily have the right information or people to help them in these situations. So whenever you're in a situation where you have leverage and opportunity, try to surround yourself with someone that's been there before and could help guide you in these situations. So with what's coming on with the market, from what I'm hearing, you're going to want to hold on to your money as if you're going to lose 2/3. So you're going to want to cut down quite a bit of spending when it comes to the housing market. If you do have capital, you're going to be in a pretty nice position. As what I'm hearing right now, sellers are getting less bullish, and they are running into the I guess you can call it the wall, as buyers have slowed down. So now they can't bully them as much. So if you do have capital, you might be able to capitalize on some of these assets if you know what you're doing. Again, so if you can't find someone local where you can talk face to face, then definitely get online. And YouTube's a great vehicle as well. This is where I've met a lot of people in real estate personally that have guided me and given me a lot of tips and helped me out. There's quite a few guys. There's, I think, Ryan Pineda. I'm not saying it right. There's also Meet Kevin. These are some guys who have made millions of dollars doing this stuff. They're young guys full of energy. They have families. They're very family oriented. They seem to have a good set of morals. So some of these guys are pretty helpful. There's Graham Stephan out there when it comes to real estate information. And they seem to really get a high off of just giving information and helping people to get in better situations. And people like that are really nice. They're really helpful, and it's really cool when they're common. And they're kind of hard to get in touch with now as they've been blowing up on YouTube. But a lot of times you can leave a comment, and the community is great because then they will usually like your comment enough where you can get some attention, or even some people in the community can reach out to you and give you some advice or offer some stuff. You don't necessarily have to be influencer to have this information. You can be anyone, but definitely make sure that you are checking this information. Make sure you have a web of information that can be checked by different sources so that you know you're getting the proper information. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, leave a comment. And again, you could always come to us. We have a good amount of information as well. So don't be a stranger. Thank you for being here, and good luck on all your endeavors. And we will see you very, very soon.